Hello everyone, welcome back to Martin's Weather Team, and today 92L is likely to become a tropical storm or tropical depression shortly, and is currently situated right here. You can see here's the current situation on the storm. You can see some thunderstorm convective blowups here happening, with some possible hints at a possible center forming in this area. But more on that later. So this is the custom map we've made. Currently, this is the Atlantic outlook as of 8 a.m. EST Sunday, June 18th, 2023. You can see 92L here with a 90% chance, an AOI here with a 30% chance, and an AOI here with a 10% chance of possibly hitting Florida, and of course there's an extratropical low. At the moment, situated roughly over Nova Scotia. Here is the official forecast. You see there, 90%. Showers and thunderstorms continue to show signs of organization in association with the tropical wave located several hundred miles southwest of the Cape Verde Islands. Environmental conditions appear conducive for additional development, and a tropical depression is likely to form over the next day or two. The system is expected to move westward at 15 to 20 miles per hour. That's actually pretty fast, and across the eastern and central tropical Atlantic through the middle part of the week. So this is the intensity guidance. You can see some of them here, most of them actually taking up to a hurricane. However, if you look closely, there are a few taking it up to major hurricane status, such as the HMNI, NNIC, ICON, HWFI, and DSHP models, all taking it up to a major hurricane for at least 6 hours. And here's the GEPS ensembles. You can see here some of them, if you look closely, some of them are taking it up to the United States of America here. So Florida, those areas may want to watch out in case the steering currents really make the Bermuda high here a very big high. This will decide if it goes up towards this way or into the Caribbean and do this, or if it's in between, it might do this and hit Bermuda and Canada. A little kind of a Fiona track anyway. Now, as we look at the forecast from the official models, you can see here some of them are starting to trend more towards that middle portion where it heads up this way towards Bermuda, and some of them, like the AVNI, are trending towards the up section, and some of them, like the HWFI, are trending it towards the Lesser Antilles and into the Caribbean Ocean. However, wind shear in the Caribbean may kill it, and we'll show you that pretty shortly. So here's a more wide range view. See here, there's some models taking up here. This is basically a forecast count if I had to give you one. Basically, it could go anywhere in here pretty much in the next 5 days. And we look at the, here's the official models here, the HWRF. You see here, we play it forward here, it actually organizes it really quickly, and it pops out an eye, which is interesting. A pinhole eye at first, but then it gets larger. An eye replacement cycle seems to happen, and quickly it gets into another eye phase. And then there's the Lesser Antilles here. Now we play actually we're going to use the zoom out view to show you something else. Another possible system behind this, which was this AOI here. It also has a chance, if this AOI leaves behind enough moisture, that it could possibly form. If we look at the HMON model, you can see they have a pretty similar forecast, although I don't believe they have it hitting the Lesser Antilles. Now let's look at the HAFASA model. These are new models that just came out yesterday. You can say they have it sort of going in between, like we said earlier. And the next one, which is the same model but the other one, and this one has a very, very strong storm. You can see here a very strong pinhole eye on that. Very strong system there. Let's look at actually the pressure on that. That would be very strong. Yeah, they're into the 942 millibar range, like really insane. See the recording. Let's see what they have a sounding there. Yeah, pretty strong. That's at least like a category 4. Let's look at the GFS model here. And you can see here they have the other side where it heads up and away from the Lesser and Greater Antilles. And now let's look off at the ensemble models here. You can see here's the EPS, the European ensembles, and you can see basically it's 50-50 split here. Some of them have it going off and moving into the Caribbean. Some of them have it somewhat this way, and some of them have a somewhat this way track. So it could go really either way. Now, if we look at the next ensemble, which is the GEFS, and the final ensemble as well, you can see here's that AOI. Hard to see, but you can spot it here. Here's that AOI, and here's the storm here. Now let's pull it forward. See here, more of these models are trending more on a mid portion and northern track. However, there are still some ensembles trending towards something like this, and some trending something like this. Now let's continue to play it forward here. You can see what I'm saying there. And also, a potential wave behind this one could also try to form. Also, it looks like these models are also having the East Pack start to kick off. These ensembles. Anyway, yeah, other than that, we can't really see any other Atlantic development here. You can see there's that wave behind it. You can very tiny pay attention to this area here. You can see there very tiny sparks of a possible wave there to form. That quickly goes away though. And now, as I was telling you earlier, here's the wind shear. You see, currently, this is roughly where the system is. It's down here, in the very good wind shear. However, I would like to mention that there is some strong wind shear up here. Now, that wind shear is actually forecast to disintegrate and kind of go away, according to most models. So, it's probably going to be lingering in some medium wind shear for a while, and then it will start to go into less wind shear. And then it will head back up north into the good wind shear, where it has the chance to possibly strengthen if it takes this track. If it takes this track, it will be kind of stuck in mid-range to low, and if it heads into this track, the Caribbean, it will probably not be that strong because the Caribbean wind shear will probably stay due to the El Nino. And you can see this gives us a better view of these two waves. Here's the one wave, here's the other wave, both in very good environments. Just too close to Africa, they won't be able to form. That was the update, and thank you for watching. See y'all later, goodbye.